Hi, my name is Heather Johnson. I'm a full-time mother, I work at S&S Drug, and I'm a COVID-19 survivor. My symptoms developed the day prior, but I was in denial that I'd actually contracted the virus. The chills and fever, sweats began first. My fever with medicine never dropped below 101 degrees. I had lost my taste and smell. However, the worst for me was my migraine pressure headache that surpassed the pain level that I had previously experienced with any frequent kidney stones. When my pulse rate began to elevate over 110 and my oxygen levels began to drop in the low 90s, I knew it was time for me to seek help. The excellent care I received at Mitchell County Hospital started with that first phone call. My 9-day stay at Mitchell County Health Systems can only be described as numerous dedicated staff members who utilized impeccable teamwork while trying to build an airplane while it was flying. The COVID ER intake process was flawless. My true amazement and appreciation of the planning, coordination, and preparation in regards to the policy and procedures needed to take care of COVID patients and hospital staff began as soon as I walked into the front door.
Hi, this is Sharon Still. I took over Heather's care as her admitting nurse to the COVID unit. I took her in and per protocol immediately started her treatment plan. Although she was scared and had a very difficult time breathing, she took direction and instruction like a champion. As hard as she had to work to regain her full respiratory strength, I was committed to offering my support and encouragement to the end of her treatment. I gave her my word that as long as she was willing to fight, I would be right by her side, and I was.
My first few days at Mitchell County Hospital were a blur and mostly repressed. However, my most vivid memory of those first few hours while laying in my new hospital bed, surrounded by loud machines, bearing numerous IV sites, and wearing oxygen, I looked up to my admitting nurse, Sharon Still, and asked, "Am I going to die?" Sharon looked up from her computer, walked over to my bed, grabbed my hand, and through her confining PPE gear, compassionately assured me, "Heather, I'm going to be here with you every night until you are well and are able to return home." It was at that point that I knew I was going to be okay. After almost 20 weeks into my COVID journey, I think the number one phrase I could use to describe this entire experience is a silent battle of hills and valleys. The focus surrounding COVID sadly centers strictly on whether a person lives or dies. However, few know or realize the significant battle some survivors face weeks after their apparent recovery. With no physical signs, symptoms, or outwardly apparent scars of the COVID survival, it is automatically assumed that everything is okay. However, for some, the daily battle of hair loss, fatigue, anxiety, insomnia, muscle pain, decreased lung capacity, weakness, brain fog, forgetfulness, and other numerous ongoing silent but significant symptoms are seemingly never ending. My mission to help those who wish to get a COVID vaccination is personal. As a COVID long hauler who has battled lingering COVID symptoms for months, I want to help those who want the vaccine with the hope that they can avoid my enduring COVID-19 struggles.